collection later on this afternoon. On my right is Mr. Ong. Mr. Ong is the Vice President of Raffles, and he graciously has accepted the invitation to come and grace the event later on this afternoon. Ms. Luna is our lecturer in Raffles, and she's also a designer herself. Okay. Together with the students, we will be also showcase some of the collections that's done. And then Ms. Cynthia. Ms. Cynthia will be also showcase the collections later on. Yeah. Okay. So can I can we go through the floor, which media is present so that at least we know who you are?
Thank you everyone for attending the press conference. Today is our pleasure to, in collaboration with CentrePoint Mall, to produce this fashion show as a debut of all the students that are pursuing a design program with Raffles Medan. Raffles started in 1990 with its first college in Singapore, and we are known as Raffles Design Institute, and we have 34 colleges as of today, and 4 of which is in Indonesia. Besides Medan, we also have college in Jakarta, Surabaya, and Batam. And our mission is really to bring in international education program in area of design, business, and even in applied psychology to for the Indonesia students who wish to pursue international qualification without the need to travel out of the country.
I can add about Raffles Medan. Raffles Medan, we started our first intake in July 2014. So we are coming to our first year of operation. Currently, we have two faculties: fashion design and interior design. Okay. Come July, we will start 2 more additional classes: graphic design, or internally we also call it visual communication. We will also start a business management course. So come July, all together we will have 4 programs that we will be offering. Okay. And of course, depending on the market demand, if the market demand is there, we will also offer more design-related courses, such as multimedia design, and also fashion marketing. I'm sorry, I have to correct myself again. We do have a fashion marketing course also. So currently we have 3 courses that's running. You. So what's going to happen this afternoon is this: we are putting up 30 collections this afternoon at 4 o'clock. Okay, these 30 collections is representing the breadth of our capabilities within Raffles. 10 collections will come from our existing students in Raffles Medan, who is coordinated by our lecturer, Ms. Luna. 10 collections will be by Ms. Sari, and she would, out of these 10 collections, she have subdivided into 2 collections. I'll leave Sari to talk about it later. And then finally, 10 more collections from Ms. Cynthia. Okay. I will perhaps now let each designer to explain a bit more about their collections. Okay, maybe we start with Ms. Luna.
Okay. I would like to say that I'm very happy to be able to show a set of work of my students, because for most of them, last year when they joined Raffles was the very first time when they were exposed to craftsmanship, tailoring techniques, and design as such. And I'm very proud to see how quick they develop, how fast they learn, how determined they are to bring the best possible quality of themselves. And the 10 outfits, the mini collection we're going to show, consisting of 10 outfits, it's not really a cohesive set of a collection like 2 of my colleagues that are showing already a very mature and adult type of design thinking, and complex design process which is behind it. Of course, the Raffles students show is going to be a a view on possibilities of young future designers. Nevertheless, it's great. We managed to put together a nice theme of color that runs from a soft white, beige, camel toe tones colors to navy blues, white. So the color schemes that they used to work with across the last season. And finishing with more vibrant and vivid colors of the latest trends, which is vibrant orchids, fuchsia, pinks. So this will be a finishing 3 sets show today. And yeah, I hope you will enjoy it and see the potential for them as a promising designers based in Medan.
Good day everyone. Today I'll be featuring 2 collections. The first one is the collections from my limited label, Uprising for Reference Privato. The inspirations for the collections is geometry, and I'm using a lot of geometric and very structured bold colors for the spring and summer. And the second one is called Back to Black. The inspirations for the second collection came. I'm also a part-time lecturer in Raffles, Surabaya, and I was trying to inspire the students more to use knitted fabrics and to create more shapes and volumes for their design. So I create this to inspire them, to give them more knowledge for the use of knitted fabrics. And because what to say, when they saw my collections for the Raffles Privato, they say, oh, it's very interesting print, but how to create interesting design using solid color. So I was thinking, yes, this could be an interesting lesson for them to create a drapery detail using plain colors. So this is how I think about it.
Maybe to elaborate a bit, Sari graduated from the Raffles Singapore campus. During that time, we still do not have the Raffles Surabaya or Raffles Medan campus. And upon her graduation, her collection was selected by the Paragon Shopping Centre in Singapore. If you all have visited Singapore Orchard Road, Paragon is positioned as a very high-end shopping mall, and they are very supportive in the young designers in Asia, regardless of nationality. So Sari's collection was selected, and she is now the 3rd collection or 4th? Third. She is a very seasoned designer. Yeah. So she have created 4 collections that are sold in this boutique in Paragon that is called Raffles Privato. The word Privato means in Italian means private label. So this is our school effort to help these young designers to start up their own private labels, and by having a shop in Paragon Orchard Road will bring them to the international fashion industry. Okay. So the next designers that also now currently retailing at Raffles Privato will be Cynthia. So Cynthia, you want to share a little bit more?
Okay, good morning everyone. So the collection that I will show later on called Beyond the Veil. That's the title of the collection, where I inspired by the idea of darkness, death, and sex, which I'm using red, black, and white color. Well, I always work with those kind of colors, and the idea of darkness, death, and sex itself I bring up because I think it's very interesting, because when I did all the research for the collection, I realized that actually the first woman on earth is not Eve, but then another woman that called Lilith. So I draw all my idea, the idea of darkness from there, like the idea of vampire, because Lilith also, she's one of my inspiration because she also known as the bloodsucker, the vampire. So from there, I made this collection. This is a continuation collection that I made for my master's collection as well.
And in the master collection, Cynthia has actually challenged herself to creating a lot of material and fabric use, ranging
From cord and then yarn. So I do some knit with all the fur. So I made like a blouse, a top made out of cord and yarn. So I just wrap it with all the chain, a lot of fabric metamorphosis.
So she actually is able to create her own hairstyle for her master collection.
Okay, that is a brief introduction about Raffles and also what's happening this afternoon.